Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing our AI-only championship series in Civ 6 Spring 2020 reverse knockout rounds. We're down to, well, the last 50 or so turns here in our second group stage. So 3 and 4 are going to be eliminated, which then is going to leave us at, what, were we at 24? Yeah, we had 12 and 12. We're at 24, so we're going to be at 20 then. But anyways, I was kind of noticing this as I was just like sitting here staring at my screen. Like, look, the camel moves his head and the shadow moves. It's like the little details I don't think I've ever noticed. It's kind of like the dolphins on the water park districts, which there's not going to be any water parks yet. But, you know, it's just like, oh, hey, those little things that I just never really paid attention. And I imagine they turn into trucks eventually, right? But I don't know. It's just kind of cool to me. It's like, oh, the shadows actually move. And I was like, oh, hey, the horse actually do shadows as well. That's rather interesting. But I don't know, it's just cool. It was cool. Whatever. Nice little details that like literally you never notice playing the game. Okay, so Statue of Liberty is going up, which would be rather interesting because that's going to keep all of his towns fully loyal. Now this one is flipping, but he should be able to hold on to it. All he has to do is put someone over there. He is holding on to Vletchery. Non-modal now went back neutral. Yeah, he just needs to kind of keep moving his people around. I think that's going to be what needs to happen. Or he needs to get a couple more governors. But Rome is, they're sketchy right now. They're having some issues. Right now, Macedonia is trying to catch back up. Taking Brussels, or at least Brussels flipping to them, is going to help. So they got to thank Norway for that, even though Norway has come and pretty much just continued to beat them down like everyone else. Mapuche is looking strong, but that might just be a lot of military engineers. Let's see. Mapuche is at 292. He's only at 149. He also has the Malan Raiders. So if he does get into war, he might find some loyalty issues. And they are at war. But he doesn't have any units up there. But, you know, if he starts losing some units, we could see some flipping. Isn't it negative 20? I think it's negative 20. Or no, it's just any units. Plus 10 in combat? No, they're in a golden age. Wait, I thought... Am I thinking of the wrong troops? Or is that Lataro's ability? Yeah, okay, it's... Yeah, they loses 20 loyalty. So it's not just the Raiders, it's anyone. Okay. I thought it was only the Raiders that do the loyalty flipping. Well, that's not really going to make much of a difference if you're going to come and go straight for the capital, because that one's never going to flip, but hey, whatever. Point being, he is now bringing his unique unit, which is, you know, always a scary sight. That's a really cool Hagea, man. Yeah, that one just looks really cool. I don't know, I just like it where it's at for whatever reason. He's also got Mont Saint Michel, man. He might be doing good. I was going to say, he might be in first place. But then again, yeah, Thomas did wipe out a whole other player, so that still makes sense. Scotland's holding on. He's got his Highlanders, which is not a scary sight because they're scout tree, and, you know, who cares? They also only have a range of 1. Like, if they had a range of 2, I could totally be down with the scout tree units, potentially. Like, 65 range strength with a range of 2, maybe even a range of 3, you know? Or maybe the ability to attack and move, which might be a promotion, but, like, if you could, like... shoot and then move out of range so you could harass the enemy, that would actually be a unique idea. So they're just significantly weaker with their range strength, so they don't do a lot of damage, but they can harass the enemy. That would be interesting. Now, Scythia is bringing out the cores, which is going to be interesting. So those are 65-75 against 57. Wait, no, 58-68. Yeah, 58, right? Cap, 58? 58. 62. That's one of those numbers. Halfway between. So anyway, 72 against 57. They're going to do a decent amount of damage. They still only have Renaissance walls here. The medieval walls looks like they started, but they didn't finish them. Correct? Yeah, they're still ancient walls. They decided to switch over to the Highland Core, which they were 65 range strength. So, I mean, they're doing decent damage. Yeah, I mean, they do decent range damage, so they're doing okay. And a core of them are actually going to do 75, which will do more damage. So, okay, they're not terrible. But it's just the range of 1 and just, nah. All right, are you losing stuff still? Nope, you're full loyalty. So you have been moving your governors around properly. Good job, Rome. Just trying to hold on, man. Just try to hold on. Brussels did flip over to Alexander, and he held it. Now... see, if Brussels wouldn't have been taken over like 15 times, like if he would have held on to Brussels the first time, he potentially could have loyalty flipped up here, I think. Just because of how snaky Mapuche's cities are, there would be a potential. If he ends up in a golden age, he could. He could. I think he needs Mapuche to end up in a dark age, though. If he gets golden, Mapuche dark, Mathone would flip most likely, and I think at that point, Alexander's not in last. I think Mapuche ends up in last. But we'll see. Is he building any wonders or anything like that to help? No, he's sending aid because, sure, that is going to help you win the game. Whatever. You do you. He also could come settle down here, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, he should be able to settle down there without, at least on this corner. But then he's probably got to worry a little bit about Sweden. Sweden's the one person that hasn't declared war on him yet. You know, at least his one neighbor that's yet to declare war. Fez, man. Oh, they got this so close, man. They really did. Special session. What is that one about? City state emergency against Montezuma. What did you take? Non-modal, but it was a neutral city. Oh, it got released again, didn't it? I assume Rome's gonna definitely jump in on that one. That would be kind of... No, it failed. Whoa. Okay. Chandragupta said yes. Harold said no. Harold was like double no. Are they friendly with each other? Are they allies? No. But they have equal hate for Rome. They're united by their hate for Rome. Dude, I'm impressed. Rome held on. They really did. And I know Shaka, like, their stuff is a little late game, so they didn't necessarily get, and they got a really crap start spawning next to Scythia, but, I mean, Shaka, their unique unit isn't that far, right? Shaka, Zulu, no, the MP is a little, it's the pikeman. But the thing is, if you would have said, hey, Scythia's gonna spawn next to Zulu, you would be like, man, I'm a little worried for Scythia because Zulu's unique unit is a pikeman and Zulu can be extraordinarily strong because he gets core so early. Right? I mean, obviously Scythia is always dangerous. Scythia might actually take Aberdeen. Wow. Wow, Scotland. That's the one thing you can't have happen. Also, you still have yet to come down here and settle. Yeah, she took it. Wow. Scotland's still okay, I think. There is 15 points on the wonder. I don't think that was the updated score yet. And the worst part about this is the fact that the encampment is actually focused against him. Now, the thing is, she got back-to-back golden ages. So there's no way long-term I think she holds on to this because Scotland's in the dark age. He will loyalty flip this back eventually. But that is not good. 447. He's still got space. Yeah, he's got enough wonders up that he should be okay still. Like, look. He must be wonder obsessed. 1, 2, 3. He had 4 wonders. He had 4 wonders in 5 cities. You know. Yeah, man, dude, Scotland, you got to get some more cities down, buddy. Now, you think that'll trigger a military emergency and Sweden come to the rescue again? I don't know. Those Highlanders kind of outlived their usefulness, it appears. I think they peaced because she's moving away. Yeah, she's at war with Norway now, which is rather odd, but sure. Unless Norway has an alliance? No. Everyone's basically just hateful in this game. Mostly because there were so many wars, everyone's just like, everyone's so warmongering, I hate you. All right, Aztecs do have a couple amenities now, so. But that's only Eagle Warriors that get the bonus, right? Nope. Nope, it's anyone. Yeah. It's the Eagle Warriors that steal the builders. Or, sorry, create builders. They don't steal builders. I mean, they could steal builders, but you understand what I'm saying here. Okay, so we're really looking for the next era right now. Because right now, we're almost in a holding pattern because there's not a whole lot that can happen. Now, we're pretty close to the end of the game. Ooh, actually, we might not get another era before the end of the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's bad for Alexander because that's about his only hope. He needed a golden era here to take. Now, if this game would continue on, would it change? Alexander looks like he may be able to get a normal era. Mapuche. Yeah, see, they're about the same. And here's the thing. So if we ran this game out, you could argue that actually Scotland would probably be the one eliminated. Only because eventually she's just going to keep pushing him. And Alexander seems to be able to hold his territory. Unless, of course, India came and just absolutely wrecked him. Especially if India came with modern tanks? I don't know. Tomris does have the most science. Yeah, I think if we ran this game to conclusion, I think Scotland would be the other one eliminated. But those are not the rules. Mostly because it would just take forever to run every game to, 3:15 or whatever it is. So that's partly why we did these knockout rounds 225. I actually think we used to do them a little quicker than that. I think we used to do like 175. But, 225 is right at three episodes, at least with 12 civs. As we start eliminating some of the civs, it's going to probably get down to 2 episodes because the turns are going to go a little bit quicker. I think with 10, it will probably still be 3 episodes. It might be a little bit shorter, the 3rd episode, but we'll see. We'll see. He's building Oxford now, too. Is he going to be able to finish Oxford? Well, actually, how much time's left? 16? Maybe? No. Scythia's going to knock it out. All right, but like I said, he's still safe right now. Yeah, Lataro's the only other one that might be in danger. And honestly, the only way that happens is if Alexander starts pushing. The musketmen are going to help. But the double encampments there, man. That might be just the most ridiculous thing I've seen and probably the greatest thing possible. Now, can we talk about how crappy the city placement was? Because you didn't put this on the coast. And the funny thing is, if he would have put this on the coast, he potentially could have gotten some ships to help. But now it's just going to be pretty much impossible for him to ever take it back. Disrupt rocketry, spy operations. All right. Yeah, sure, game. Because everyone has rocketry at this point. She's at steam power. No one's even close to rocketry. Like, they're still at least 3-4 techs away. All right. The AI, they love actually target banning people. Whatever. I like that little trade ship coming out of the dock. That's also a very pretty little graphic. But yeah, all right. So I think we pretty much have this one. Like, I don't know anything's going to be able to change. I think we've seen what's going to end up happening with this one. We did get an emergency here, which is interesting because weren't they pieced? And now all of a sudden they might find themselves at war again? It did pass. I'm assuming Sweden joined in. Yep, Harold, Norway did. Gandhi did, and Scotland. Scotland's not going to be able to do anything. Sweden, maybe. I don't remember the Carolines. C-A-E? C-E-A? How do you spell them? C-A-R, Carol. The Carols. Helps if you put the C, Brian. Caroline. So, oh yeah, it's a pike and shot. That's why I never remember it. But it moves faster. Woo! Yeah, no. Then again, pikeman unit against a bunch of cav? Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. More likely Gandhi is probably gonna make a bigger difference, I think. You know why Norway's declaring war? Because Norway actually exists up here. And Mathura is gonna end up flipping over to Norway eventually. But where's Gandhi? I thought Gandhi was right above you. Gandhi's all the way over here. Doesn't really look like Gandhi's gonna help out much. He's sending a single cuirassier over there. Okay, that's fine. Sweden's gonna send a couple units, I imagine, because they already did that once. Scotland's a very bad spot here. They don't have walls. They have at least Renaissance walls there, so they're gonna be able to hold on to Stirling, I would think. I don't think they'll lose that. But Colin... There's 11 turns, Scotland. Oh no. Instant flip. Oh no. Oh no. He's still there. His wonders are about the only thing saving him, I think. He might also have a religion. How is he still up here? He's got wonders. Yeah, Alexander has no wonders. Alexander has no religion, neither does he. He's got better tech. Empire size, though, is smaller. He's got the smallest empire. But those Renaissance walls are clutch, because the cav aren't going to be able to take them out. 77 garrison defense strength. These guys are at 72, but this has, what, 400 HP? 500 HP? Yeah, there's no way they take it. Woo! Scotland, man. That got sketchy, especially since he never came and settled down here. I imagine it was because of the barbarians, but still. Scotland just... I guess because they were wonder focused, just never ended up building settlers. Woof. That one's close. That one was close. Alexander almost snuck in. And the thing is, yeah, if this game went full length, Scotland's gone. Because what would happen is all of these cav are going to eventually become helicopters, and she's probably going to end up popping out some tanks as well. I would think, because she does have the tech boost, and maybe even the death robots. And then at that point, you know, the walls aren't going to help. Even steel's not going to help. But at this point, the Renaissance walls are just too strong for the AI to overcome, because you really have to use artillery or even bombards with balloons. Like, you essentially need to outrange the walls at this point, just because they'll do so much damage and it takes so many hits for them to go down. Does that mean I think walls are great? No. No, because as a player, all you need is just more units, because with the units, then you don't have to defend. I mean, if you want a turtle strat and not build units, yeah, potentially. But even then, like, it's just going to take forever to kill off the enemy units, and essentially you're just banking on the AI just sacrificing their units. And the thing is, if you're the AI and you're rolling around with these cav cores, what he should be doing, just pillage everything and then peace out. So if this was player versus player, you just go pillage the crap out of him and let him keep his city. Then he has to build everything up, declare war, pillage the crap out of him, let him keep his city. That helps more than anything. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be Alexander. We got 6 turns left for something major to happen. Pella is currently being sieged down. He's got medieval walls, but they are field cannons. But that district is going to help. I imagine he'll be able to hold on to Pella. I imagine he would. But that just really sucks. Alexander needed to be taking the city. Instead, he's going to end up losing another one. And he never ended up getting another city down here. Oh, hey, Scotland ended up putting one over here. In between Sweden. Sure. And this territory is getting taken over by Chandragupta. I think if Alexander would have been a little more aggressive in his expansion, he might have been okay. But losing Methone early on just kind of broke him. It's kind of the same thing that happened with Montezuma, but Montezuma just didn't get punished too strongly. Mostly because him and Rome were kind of equal most of the game. If Rome wouldn't have had Norway, I think Montezuma would have died. I really do. I think Norway was about the only thing that saved Montezuma, because Montezuma broke there, and Rome basically could have started balling, but just between the loyalty flipping and then having to deal with his crap, he just wasn't able to take it over. So did he get a canal over here? He did. He was finally able to move his ships out. Round of applause for Norway. Congratulations. Your ships weren't completely worthless through the whole game. Oh, and since he got Mohenjo, he actually got all those lake tiles as well. Also, that gave him a bunch more amenities too. Although, do the amenities count if you don't own the lake tiles that they're surrounding? From each entertainment for each lake tile within one tile. It doesn't say it has to be owned by you, so sure. And here's the funny thing, they actually built the Hue there to get 3 amenities as opposed to there with only 2, because generally the AI is dumb and puts it right there. So great placement for the Hue. I can't crap on the AI for that for once. All right, how's the war going? Yeah, it's kind of how we expected. She ended up just basically suiciding most of these troops and doing pretty much nothing. And then with Scotland with the field cannons, yeah, they're going to start wrecking. Score? Yep, it's going to be Alexander. With almost a 100-point lead, Mapuche is going to hold on. So, all right. So your losers then in this group stage are going to be Alexander, and they are going to be Shaka. So if we throw this up, you can see in the first group stage, we lost Khmer and Dido. The second group stage, which obviously I've not done the graphic, is going to be Alexander and Shaka. So then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take the remaining 20 civs. I'm going to do some more randomizing. We're going to put them in 2 random groups again, and then we will go ahead and do 2 groups of 10, and we're just going to keep going that way and continue to eliminate 2 at a time. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.